Welcome back to another Jay's Call Luck video, and today I am reviewing Marvel Legends Infinity Saga Obadiah Stane and I Am Monger 2-pack. This could be considered a part 2 because yesterday, if you're watching this when it came out, I released my Iron Man Mark III action figure from the Infinity Saga. In fact, I have them out right here. I'm going to pose them together towards the end of the video. I hope he's in shot, but anyway, so yeah, we're going to do that at the end, but this is a very big box. I actually turned my lights off because the glare was, I guess, going to be kind of terrible and everything, but yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at the package. So we get a look at our characters within the package. We get the Iron Man logo on top, and we get their titles on the bottom, I believe, down here. I'm just going to take a look at the top real quick. It says Iron Man on top, and once again, the characters' names right there. Taking a look at the side right here, we get some characters on the side of the box. So you have all that. And taking a look at the back here, we get another Iron Man poster. Again, I love them when these Infinity Saga boxes show you the posters of the movie that the characters are from. We get some bios on the back as well. Turning to this side right here, we get more, I think, characters on this side right there. And now we're back to the front of the package. So, real quick, I would like to say, I think it's one of the few times where I think Hasbro did a good job releasing kind of like two characters, I guess, at the same time for like an anniversary line, where it really works out. Like I said, we got the Mark III suit, and we got Ironmonger, which these two characters are from the final battle of the movie. In conclusion, it just all kind of worked out, and I like that. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. But now let's take them out and take a look at how he's packaged within the plastic tray. Alright, so in the tray here, we get two characters. We get Obadiah Stane on this side, and we get the briefcase and the arc reactor he takes out of Tony's chest, somewhere up there. I lost where it is, but it's up there. So you have that. And we got Ironmonger on this side. We get some hands and some other accessories towards the bottom here. We do get one of those Iron Man blast repulsor effects right here, I believe. So you have that. But yeah, I'm going to take these all out of the package, and I'm going to look up on some websites to see what these pieces exactly are. Then we'll come back and take a look at all of these accessories, then the characters. Okay, so starting off here, we got the briefcase that Obadiah Stane puts the arc reactor into. You can actually open this up, but it doesn't, the arc reactor doesn't actually fit. So if I bring it over here real quick, you can kind of set it in there, but it's too thick, it won't really close, which is kind of unfortunate. Would have been cool if you could do that, but yeah, you got that, but just opens up like so, and that's it. There's no other real paint on this accessory. So that's a look at that. Let's now move on to the arc reactor. Okay, so here we have the arc reactor piece. It has a little string piece, I guess, connected inside Tony's chest and whatnot. There's a little bit of blue on here. I think in the movie, I want to say show, in the movie it's supposed to glow, but this obviously doesn't glow. But you have that right there. It's a nice little piece. And actually you can get Stane to hold this in his hand, which I'll show here shortly. But that's a look at Obadiah Stane's accessories. Let's now look at the Ironmonger's accessories. Okay, so starting off with the hands here, they're just painted all gray. There's nothing to it. There is a little circle imprint right there, so I'm wondering if that's supposed to be white and they just skipped out on the paint. That could be the repulsor tech that Tony had, but you have that. Again, they're just all metal gray, kind of robotic, which makes sense. And you get two of them, one for each side of the hand, or arms and whatnot. So, yeah, that's a look at those pieces. Let's now move on to, I guess, the accessories for the Ironmonger character. So first up, we have this little orange fire effect, or blast effect. It's the same piece we've seen for Tony, although it's orange. You can port this into his right arm and have him fire it out. But yeah, just nothing really new, just an orange color, which I'm sure we've seen this color before. I know we've seen blue. I think we've seen green before, but you have this piece. So yeah, nothing really too new. Let's now move on to, I guess, the smoke effect. Here you have the smoke effect. It's kind of like a smoky gray. This ports into the same spot that the fire effect pops in, or to the blast effect, which I'll show here shortly. Soft plastic, just kind of move around. So yeah, it's interesting design for smoke. But yeah, that's a little piece they do add for you to add on to the Ironmonger character. So anyway, but speaking of smoke, let's now take a look at the bullets that were shooting out of his arm. Here we have the bullets here. They're just kind of copperish gold. This will just pour into the arm like so. Just slide it into a little slot. right above where the orange piece ports into. So you got that. But like I said, these are supposed to be representing the bullets kind of, I guess, midair firing at Tony, kind of like at the end of the movie and whatnot. So you have that. Nothing really else on this piece and everything. So that's a look at that. We got one more piece. We have the rocket accessories, so let's take a look at that. And finally, we got the rocket piece. This will pour onto the back of his shoulder, kind of, on a little pole piece on him. There's a little black tip, kind of like on Tony's with his that I reviewed yesterday. But the rest of the rocket piece is all like kind of a darker gray. You can just clip this onto that pole, which I'll show here shortly when we, I guess, put all the accessories onto the Ironmonger action figure. So yeah, a lot of accessories, and so yeah, not too much color on them, but you have all that to, I guess, display Ironmonger with. So that's a look at all the accessories. Let's now take a look at Obadiah Stane. Alright, so taking a look at the head sculpt here, we can see his facial expression right there. You got a beard and like facial hair on him right there. Bald head. And so yeah, nothing really too else to say about the head sculpt. There's a 360 of it right there. Now moving to the body here, he has like a purplish tie and some stripes on the shirt and a black suit. But the scene that this is based on, I think, because he has the arc reactor, he doesn't have the tie or the jacket. It's more of a bluish stripe shirt, but just thought I'd note that. The body they're using is a bit small for this character, so that's just something I thought I'd note. But like I said, he's wearing a suit, so you got the jacket, and you got the black pants, and then you got the shoes right there. So, yeah, very simple character. So I have really nothing else to say about this guy. We'll take a look at articulation real quick. So you can move his head side to side like so. 360 degrees like so. And then you can bend down that far, bend up that far with the head. And then you can turn his arm around 360 degrees. You can bend it out like so. You can bend the elbow in like that. Twist at the hand, and he does have a little wrist articulation. He twists at the whole, basically, arm joint, and then same with this arm, pull out like so, bend it in like that, and then twist at the, basically, full arm, twist at the hand, and wrist articulation. And now this hand is for him to hold the arc reactor, where you can hold the suitcase in this hand, which I'll show towards the end of the video and whatnot, so you have that. Twist at the waist, and you can bend ab crunch like so. So you have that. Bend that far back. So, yeah, I don't think he goes side to side. No, he doesn't. Now with the legs here, you can do splits like so. You can kick forward like so, and bend at the knee. Bend the foot, and bend that far up. And go side to side, and it should be mirrored for this leg. Bend at the knee like so. And then you can bend at the foot like so. Go side to side, and, yeah. I'll bend that far up, by the way. So yeah, that's a look at the articulation for Obadiah Stane. So now we're going to take a look at Ironmonger. Alright, so here we have Ironmonger. Now this guy is very tall. Like if I move my camera up just a little bit, you'll be able to see the wall that's not blacked out by these boards here. So we're going to put the tripod on the table here. But anyway, here we have Ironmonger. Now, I actually am quite a huge fan of how this character turned out. I will say there's not too much paint on him. In fact, he's basically all one color besides the arc reactor right there, which has a little white on it. His eyes right here, which have a little white for, well, the eyes. And then this little spot right here is a little orange, which I have to assume is for, like, the effect he's about to blast something, because over here, you can pour in like the fire effect or the blast effect right there. So that's why I think it's orange right there. But besides that, he's just a very bulky Iron Man suit. You have these little shoulder pads that can move and come off. They do come off quite easily. That's something I don't like. So just note that. But besides that, you have all these like wires, or not wires, but like pipes on the back of his arms and the back of him right here. And just some gears on the side of his arms right here. Very robotic. Lego did make a Ironmonger playset back in 2021 when this was released. So I am seeing some of the same features that set had with this action figure, which makes sense and everything. So, yeah. But nothing too much to say about the body. Again, here it's like a shot of the arms. They're just kind of so long, I can't get them in shot. You just get a lot of the gray color. You get two fists, in which we do have the other hands that I can put on him. You get the little spot right there for the, I guess, rocket or gun part of his arm, and just more of that gears and pipes on the back and everything. So you have that, and then this arm has, let's see if I can turn it this way. So this arm has a little spot right there where you can pour in the smoke effect and the little blast effect, and then I gotta find it, but somewhere right here is another slot for you to pour in. I don't know actually. Where's I don't know where it went. But anyway, there. Oh wait, sorry, right here I think. Okay, sorry. Yeah, right there is where you can pour in the little bullets going, the gold bullets that he came with. Yeah, that's a look at, I guess, the upper half of the torso. See that piece is coming off, which I don't like. But anyway, that's a look at the upper torso. Now just if I move the camera down just a smidge here, you can see the legs. So yeah, again, just all one color, just very bulky. Got like a little pipe right there. But again, it's all one color, the gray color. So yeah, this guy is a very simple character as well, but very bulky, and I don't know, I just like how it turned out and everything. So anyway, that's a look at Ironmonger. Now let's take a look at articulation, and I'll try to do this the best I can. Okay, so the upper wall may be showing, but I'm not quite sure. But anyway, you can turn his head kind of side to side. It doesn't really go 360 degrees, but you can bend down that far, and you can bend up that far. The head popped off once before, but it's not doing it right now. But just note, it may do that for you. Now with the arms here, you can pull them out like so, that far. You can bend at the elbow, and that's it. Actually, now I think that you can't really bend it in too far. So you have that. Twist at the hands like so. I think there's a wrist articulation, so you have that. Anyway, that's a look at that arm. Oh, I guess I'll show you how far you can turn it. You can turn it 360 degrees, basically, but I'm holding that piece down, but if I weren't, it would probably pop off. And it should be mirrored for this arm, so I'm gonna do it for y'all. Turn it 360 degrees like so. Okay, there you go. You can pull it out like so, bend it in that far, twist at the hand, a little wrist articulation, and that's all for him, for the arm articulation. Can you turn at the waist? Actually, he can turn at the waist. He doesn't really go side to side. He does bend down a bit that far. He can bend back that far, so you have that. And then with the legs, sorry, just make sure those pieces were still on. The legs can kick out that far, can bend the knee like so, can kind of bend at the foot, but not too much, and the foot does go side just a little bit, so you have that. And the legs do go side to side, but that's all. So again, kick that far out, bend at the knee, and then the feet can kind of kick up and back and go side to side, and then you can like twist at the leg joint right there and whatnot. So yeah, that's a look at articulation. Hopefully that turned out well and everything. But anyway, now let me get the accessories for Obadiah Stane, and then we'll take a look at that. Then we'll take a look at Ironmonger and the accessories on him. Here's a quick look at Obadiah Stane holding the suitcase and the arc reactor in his hand. Here's a shot with him with the rocket pack up on his shoulder, and you got the little blast effect coming out of his like little, I guess, fire gun thing. I don't know what to call it right now, but that's a look at that. Here's a look with Iron Man, the Mark III suit against Ironmonger. Again, I usually don't do this, but these two characters were released at the same time, and I thought just paired up perfectly to have videos back to back. And so I just thought I'd but show them side by side. But that's a look at him with the fire effect blasting Iron Man. Let's now move on to the smoke effect. Here's what the smoke effect looks like, where that little blast effect was a second ago. And here's what it looks like with the bullets. I'm trying to reenact that scene when Stane just started shooting Tony with all the bullets before he told Pepper to blow the roof up. I think that's the order it went in the movie. But anyway, we have that. Now let's move out and take a look at my outro. Well, there you go. That is my review of Ironmonger and Obadiah Stane 2-pack. Now, I'm sure y'all know, but Iron Man was not in the 2-pack. But again, those two characters, or those two Marvel Legends, I guess, packages, or the way they came out, just worked so perfectly. So that's why I had them back to back, and I thought I'd show you the characters together. I usually don't show other characters side by side, but again, it worked out so perfectly. And so anyway, Let me know your thoughts in the comments below what you thought of this Obadiah Stane and Ironmonger 2-pack. I actually quite like it. Could the Ironmonger use a bit more paint? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Take care.